Hello everyone, and welcome back to our training videos on ProPresenter 7. Today's video will be about the preferences. To get to preferences, you can go up to ProPresenter, go down to preferences, or use your keyboard shortcut of Command, comma. Once in preferences, you have multiple tabs. Today we're going to go over the General tab, the Import tab, and the Advanced tab. Inside the General tab, you have a few options. You can choose to see House of Worship integrations, so things like Bibles and Song Select. Just in case you're using this for school or government, you can turn some of that off. You can decide if you're going to share your crash reports. You can decide if you're going to share analytics with ProPresenter. You can add a logo. If you click here, it'll bring you to Finder, and you can select that logo and import it. Then when you clear to logo, that's what will come up. And then the last thing in General tab is copyright information. So if you remember in our presentation editor video, there was the ability to add your copyright information. This is how you choose to present that information. So if you're going to enable it to actually present it, where you're going to present it, your license number, the layout of how it will be presented, and then reporting. So if you click into here, it'll give you all the times that you have done the song and all the information about it, so you can report that to CCLI. We do it a little bit different. We put all of our song information into a presentation at the very end of our services. So now let's go to the Import tab. In the Import tab, we have some things on what happens when we import our media. First, we have scaling options. So is your foreground going to scale to fit, fill, or stretch to fill? Same with your backgrounds. For images, we can decide if it's going to be a background or a foreground when we import automatically. Whether there's a duration, so we could add a time to it, and if it goes to the next queue or to a random queue. We can go to the video section and choose whether our video is a foreground or a background, whether it stops or loops, and then if it stops, what will it do when it stops, and will it go to the next item. Finally, we can also choose our playback behavior for our audio. Then in the Advanced tab, we have a couple options for our media. In video playback, we can choose to select this option, which will change our spacebar to a play pause button for media and allow us to select a video by option clicking on it to get it queued up to play. So let's click this option, and I'm going to show you that really fast. So I'm going to close out of preferences. So I have a video inside of this playlist. So now if I option click on it, it doesn't play the video, and I can use my spacebar to start and stop the video. Now let's go back to our Advanced tab, and I'll deselect that. We can also see where all of our support files are. So if you click this, it'll bring you to a Finder window of the location of all the folders that ProPresenter uses. Under Media Repository, we can manage media automatically. What this does is allows ProPresenter to take all of your media and place it into a central location so that it has a copy of it. So if you were to remove the file path by deleting the file or removing a flash drive, it would still have a copy of it and be able to play. Finally, there is the ability to search paths. So you can automatically relink missing media using alternate paths. So when this is clicked, it allows ProPresenter to find media that has been unlinked. So again, if you were to download a video, put it into ProPresenter, and then move that location of the file on your computer, or you were to plug in a flash drive, move that file into ProPresenter, unplug the flash drive, you would get a grayed out media slide that would have a question mark over it in ProPresenter 7. With this button selected, you could tell the ProPresenter to look through your computer in certain folders to find that file. And if it finds it, it'll automatically relink it for you. Thanks for watching this video on preferences.